Two methods in which you are to solve using algebraic expressions such as linear equations. So all we're doing still, we have done this in all of chapter 8. We're going to do it again in chapter 9. We're going to finish it off today. You're going to just work on problem solving now. And it's going to be what method do you want to use. All right? So graphing is an option. Graphing is always an option. You do need to know how to substitute, and you do need to know how to eliminate. Okay, you need to know all three methods, and you're going to be asked for specific methods on the test. Okay, but use the one that you like best. Most of you take out the graphing technology and use it. At the very least, check every answer by graphing, because it's easy to do. That program was easy to do, right? Okay, so the hard part then, what's the hard part? The hard part is putting the equations together. So you need to be able to read, decipher, and extrapolate from the information. An aircraft travels 5,432 kilometers from Montreal to Paris in 7 hours with a tailwind and returns in 8 hours against the wind. Determine the wind speed and the speed of the aircraft in still air. All right, first things first. How do you find speed? Distance over time? Awesome. Okay. So, I need the speed of the plane, right? I've got plane plus wind. And that gives you your, well, we actually call it, in physics, we call it the ground speed. Okay? And then I've got the plane minus the wind is equal to the ground speed here. Okay? So we know the total distance, right? And if we divide that by the time, we can get the actual speed of it, right? So what assumptions do you make? So this determine the wind speed and the speed of the aircraft in still air. Okay. How do we approach this? Anybody have any ideas? All right, here's what we're going to do. This goes back to, or this goes ahead to grade 11 applied. You do these exact questions in applied, and the easiest thing in applied that we find is to set up a chart. So let's just quickly set up a chart. So distance, speed, time. Okay? So it's Montreal to where? Paris. Okay. So Montreal to Paris, and then Paris to Montreal, right? So the distance is the same. What is it? 5,432?
Yeah.
Airplane speed plus the wind, and it took a total of 7 hours. We all agree? And then against the wind, took 8 hours. Okay, we agree with that then, right? Okay. Now we know the distance. So how do I find distance? How do you find distance? Pardon me? Yeah, we got the distance, but how would I find distance if I didn't know it? Yes. You take the speed and you multiply by the time. You agree?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So if I do this times this, I should get that number, right? And if I do this times this, I should get that number. Everybody agree with me so far? Yeah? So let's do that then. So now, I'm just going to make this smaller. Uh-oh. Where are you? What's going on here? Where did I lose it? Alright, click on do button. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's not working well. Okay, well, let's just go from here. So I got 5, 4, 3, 2, right? Is equal to 7 times A subtract 7 times W. You agree? If I multiply that through, yeah. And then I have 5, 4, 3, 2 is equal to 8A plus 8W.
Opposite. Yeah.
Is that?
That's opposite.
Is that opposite? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Good call. Because why? It should take less time when the wind's with you, right? Right, so it's that. Right? Okay, so the first one is speed plus wind. Or sorry, the speed of the airplane plus the wind speed. This one's subtract. So now how do we want to solve this? What's the easiest method to use here? Right?
Divide by 7, like the top, would give you an
Well,
A. Oh no.
never thought of doing that. That's a possibility if. Garrett, that's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If 5, 4, 3, 2 is divisible by 7, that might be the next step I would do.
Oh, but yeah, that doesn't get.
Does it give it to me? Somebody give me an answer on that, please.
5, 4, 3, 2 divided by 7.
Yeah.
7, 7,
Okay, that's no good. How about 5, 4, 3, 2 divided by 8?
679.
Even number? So it's 679. Let's do that. Okay?
The first one was even number 2.
Was it? Oh, it wasn't decimals? Oh. Well, let's do that then. All right, let's divide this by 7 and this by 8. So again, what I should have done, A and B, right? So A, I'm going to divide by 7. And what was it? Sorry?
776.
776 is equal to A plus W. So far, so good. And B was 679 is equal to A minus W. Everybody follow that so far? Okay? Before I go any further, what else could I have done on that top part to use that elimination method?
Did we do one of the methods that we
Well, that's what I'm talking about. If I'm using elimination, how would I maybe do this?
times 7 by 8?
Yes. Yes, I would. I would have multiplied this guy by 8 and this guy by 7. Because that would give me a 56W and a negative 56W, which would have canceled them out. So that also works, right? Okay, so now add those together, 776 and 679. Get our calculators over here, please. So that's 1455 is equal to 2A. We agree with that? One W subtract W, 0. So divide by 2 and A is equal to 727.5. So the plane speed then 727.5 kilometers an hour. Right. So we'll add that in there. Okay. We'll add that in there. Now, I want to find out what the wind speed is. Okay. So I'm going to put that in here, and I'll subtract that from 776. So take 776, subtract 727.5, and that will give me my W. What do you get?
48.5.
All right. Let's take 727.5, subtract 48.5, and what do I get?
679.
Is that what I was supposed to get?
679.
So what?
679.
You should get that. That's right. Okay. So that was the elimination method. That one worked best for this question. However, right here, I mean, it's substituted too, right? Solve for A, substituted. Or maybe I just graph it. Just graph it all at once on your whatever you're using, whether it's the iPad or your phone or whatever. You can graph it and find the intersection point. Okay, so far? Yeah. All right, that's it. That's the only example they give us. So there's only well, maybe a dozen questions that you need to do today. Are there any problems from 9.1 and 9.2?
I do not how to do the elimination.
That is the elimination.
I get it so, but
That's the
like,
unequal distribution.
give me questions that they gave us.
What's the other one called?
It will give me a question.
Substitution of.
X
Elimination.
equals Y and 2.
Going off the board. Read the next page. Alright. This is working. Alright, what page are you on?
193. And then from 1.
So you gotta use, which method are you using? Are you using substitution or?
No, not substitute the other one. Elimination. So you're putting the elimination question in the substitution question.
It's asking you to do the substitution.
Oh, sorry, 9.2.
Okay. So the objective here is to get the coefficients in one equation to be the opposite in sign as one in the other equation, so we can eliminate one of them. So I call it the additive inverse. So if I have 4, I want the other equation to have a negative 4 in it. If I have 5, I want a negative 5 in it. So that when I add them together, I'm going to get 0. Right now, in this equation, I have a 2 in front of the x and a 5 in front of the x. I have a negative 1 in front of the y and a plus 1 in front of the y.
I'm just going to count each of them.
So when I add them together, they're going to cancel each other out. So all I have to do now is add these together. 7x equals negative 7, x equals negative 1.
And how,
I am trying to get it so that this and this are opposites of each other in sign.
so how do you know whether you're subtracting the 2 and 5 or adding the 2 and 5?
Because I'm adding this to get rid of the y. Okay, now, I always add. So if I have something like this, let me show you. There's a different one right here. I have that right there, right? So the coefficients don't exactly add up so that they're opposite of each other. So then what I do personally, I look for the one that has a negative. So I'm going to need to multiply this by something and this by something so that when I add them together, they're going to be opposites. And that'll give me a 0.
Right, you subtract, multiply by positive.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this by 3 and this by 7. Right? So A, 9x plus 21y equals 54. Right? 4 14x minus 21y equals negative 28. Now I just add them up. That's 23x. That's 0. And this is 26. Did I make mistakes tomorrow?
No.
3, so that's 9x. 21. 54. Divided by 7. 14x. 51? Okay, thanks. That means that's 51 and 23, right? X is equal to 1. Okay? Now, you can subtract them if you want. That's easier for you. But I am trying never to subtract because then I mess sides up. So if I had them, let's say they were all positive in both, I would times 1 by a negative number, just so that I have everything changed. Okay? Anybody else have questions today?
One and eight. I just had a bunch of.
Excuse me for the interruption, this is Bailey, call 15,000 please, this is Bailey.
So I have 2x minus 3y equals 20. Is that right, Lex?
Okay.
2x plus 2y equals 12.
Yeah.
So, Lexi, I want to get them so that they're the additive inverse. Well, I have two coefficients that are the same. I have a 2x and a 2x. So I'm going to multiply one of them by a negative 1. Okay? So I'm going to make a negative 2x plus 3y equals negative 20. So we times that by negative 1, that by negative 1, and that by negative 1. Then down here, 2x plus 2y is equal to 12. Right? 0. 5y equals negative 8.
I got that before, but my signs were switched, so I used -5. But they don't have any fraction on the back of the book.
So they have it as what, 1.3? Negative 1.3. Is that right? So 1.6, sorry.
They haven't either negative. They have x is 8 and y is -2. Yeah, see?
Okay, so they have something wrong in there then, because that's the right answer. You've done it right. Okay?
And then I also have a question on the 4B and C. It's with some fractions.
You know what? Get rid of your fractions. Okay? So, and I'm just going to show you the first one, Lexi, and then you can do it yourself. Okay, so I've got 1/2 x minus 1/3 y, right? What's it equal to? Sorry? 1? Okay. Now, the easy way to do this is to multiply it by the lowest common denominator, which is 6. So I'm going to times this by 6, this by 6, and this by 6. Whatever I do to one, I have to do to all so that it doesn't change it. 6 times 1/2, 3x. 6 times 1/3, 2y equals 6. Do the same thing on the b part. Times the b part by 4. So you're going to get 4x plus 1y equals 8. And then now you have no fractions anymore. That's your easiest way to do it. Okay, anybody else today? Questions? Yeah, Garrett, go ahead.
Number 9 on page 193.
93?
Yeah.
The sum of Jane's age and Tim's age is 40. That, right?
Yep.
And then it says 4 years from now, Jane's age will be 6 years less than twice Tim's age at that time. So what do you think?
I'm
I
not
thought we
sure.
did this one the other day together.
Yeah, I wasn't there probably.
No, I think it was you and I that did this, or we did a different one that was similar. Okay, so Jane's age will be 6 years less than twice Tim's. So Jane's age, I always have a hard time with this. Well, wait, X is Jane. Y is Tim. Okay. So Jane's age is 6 years less than twice Tim's at that time. So Jane is equal to 2y minus 6. Okay?
Yeah.
She is, Jane's, just wait a second. Jane's age will be 6 years less than twice Tim's. So twice Tim's age, subtract 6 will give you Jane's age, right?
Okay.
You follow me so far?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna add 4 to both sides,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
it's 4 years from now.
Okay.
To me, that's the easiest way to do this question.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just didn't understand it with the wording.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Anybody else? All right. 9-3 today, review tomorrow. No class Wednesday, we test Thursday. All right?
Now we have the next one for.
And then you start prepping for your exam. Remember, your exam, remember, your exam is the Friday. Oh no, your exam's in the middle of the week.
Thursday.
Yeah, your exam's a Thursday in the middle of that week. Right?
There's no classes exactly, right?
Well, you're supposed to show up for Monday,